there was a fight. Not a fist fight, not in a street, but a supernatural battle between Michael, the Archangel, and Lucifer, the devil himself. And you know what they were fighting over? The body of Moses. Yeah, you heard that right. Not a kingdom, not gold, not even the Ark of the Covenant. They were arguing over the dead body of a man. Moses, the same man who split the Red Sea, led millions out of Egypt, talked to God on the mountain, wrote the 10 Commandments. That Moses. Now listen close. When Moses died, the Bible says God himself buried him. Nobody was around, no funeral, no grave location, just God and Moses. Boom, gone. Let me show you where this gets deep. Check this out. Deuteronomy 34, verse 6. The Lord buried him in a valley near Beth Peor in Moab, but to this day no one knows the exact place. That's huge. God didn't let anybody know where the body was. Not Joshua, not the priests, nobody. Why? Because God already knew what people do. They love turning leaders into idols. Can you imagine if Israel found Moses' grave? People would have built a temple on it, started worshiping the bones, and forgot about the God who used him. Now here's where it gets even powerful. Somewhere between that moment and the spiritual realm, Lucifer shows up. The devil himself wanted Moses' body. Why though? Think about it. Satan knows how much influence Moses had. He knows how people attach themselves to figures, especially when they're grieving or confused. If he got that body, he could have used it for deception, start some false religion, spark idol worship, trick the people into turning from God. But God wasn't having it. So he sends Michael, one of his highest-ranking angels, and they face off right there. Now let's go to the verse that captures this moment. Jude 1, verse 9. But Michael, one of the mightiest of the angels, did not dare accuse the devil of blasphemy, but simply said, "The Lord rebuke you." This took place when Michael was arguing with the devil about Moses' body. Let that sink in. Michael didn't fight with fists or lightning. He didn't curse Satan out. He didn't even try to debate. He just said, "The Lord rebuke you." That right there is power. He could have gone full heavenly warrior, but he didn't, because Michael knew the fight wasn't his to win by words or strength. It was God's authority that would shut the devil down. You feel that? So what does that mean for you? See, sometimes the devil still tries to fight over things in your life. Your purpose, your calling, your past, your future, your peace. And when you feel that tension, like you're being pulled between hope and chaos, truth and lies, you don't need to argue with Satan. You don't need to prove yourself. Sometimes all you gotta say is, "The Lord rebuke you." Let God fight that one. Because if Michael, an archangel, didn't even go toe-to-toe with the devil by his own power, then you and I shouldn't either. We stand in God's authority. And here's the last thing I want to leave you with. God protected Moses' body, which means God cared about him even after death. If he did that for Moses, don't you think he's watching over you right now? You might feel like something's fighting over you, and it is, but God is already fighting for you. Just like he sent Michael to guard Moses' body, God's got angels' protection and power surrounding your life too, even when you don't see it. So don't panic, don't fight alone, just say it with your chest. The Lord rebuke you, and trust, he'll handle the rest.